New York style cheesecake, well, it's rich, it's smooth, it has a graham cracker crust. It's really good. The ultimate cheesecake. Well, today we're going to show you a cheesecake that is not only ultra, ultra, ultra delicious because it is the best of its kind, but one that doesn't crack when you bake it. We're using a Springform pan. This is what a Springform pan looks like. The bottom comes out. Now, to secure this even more, we're going to put aluminum foil, not in the pan, around the pan. And another piece. Do a crisscross, just crimp this up around the pan. This is only to prevent any leakage whatsoever. Now we're going to butter the pan with very soft butter so the crust does not stick and the cake will release easily. So now the crust. Graham crackers. These are called old-fashioned original. They don't have honey, they don't have cinnamon, they don't have chocolate. Just break them up a little bit and put them into the food processor. We need 12 graham crackers and 2 tablespoons of sugar. So easy. Grind these up. You really want this finely ground, no lumps. And now add your melted butter, and it's 6 tablespoons of melted butter cooled. And don't forget a pinch of salt. We'll just put a pinch, all the salt that can fit between your first 3 fingers. There. Very simple, very good. Put all of that right in your prepared Springform pan. Now just take this meat pounder, just pound very quickly. You can use the back of your hand here and you'll get a nice crust, but it won't be as smooth. So there, that is a very nice crust. Now put your chilled crust right into a 350-degree oven for about 15 minutes. And now for the cheese filling. It might scare you, you need 7 packages of Philadelphia cream cheese. But this 10-inch cake serves a lot of people. And this should be at room temperature. Notice it's very soft. So beat this until it is nice and soft. And you're going to mix in another bowl while this softens up even more. All-purpose flour, a 1/2 cup, and 2 1/4 cups of sugar. A whisk is almost as good as a sifter for doing jobs like this. And this is going to be mixed in with 1 cup of sour cream, also at room temperature. 1½ teaspoons of pure vanilla extract. When you're baking, you might as well use the best. Now we're going to add a little bit of the flour sugar mixture, a little bit of the sour cream, and an egg. We're going to have 5 eggs. Pour them in one by one. And then a little bit of the flour mixture. A little more of the sour cream. And 2 eggs.
Continue alternating the ingredients until they are all incorporated into the mix.
While this is mixing, make sure that you have a tea kettle full of water because you're going to use that boiling water to fill your pan. And I have a pan all ready here. This will be filled. This is the baked crust. You can see how firm it is. That will be a very nice base for the cheesecake itself. It's heavy. It's 56 ounces of cream cheese. Don't bother adding it all up. You're going to probably not want to think about the calories that are in this cake. Now, if you want to gild the lily, you can add a little bit of lemon zest to your batter. You just add another dimension. But there you have it. Isn't that just beautiful? Now, you can pour the water right here, or you can put it in the oven and then pour. Actually, I'm going to pour it while it's here. And I love my new tea kettle. Oh, this is the best. So big. Hard to find a big tea kettle these days. Halfway up the pan. There, that looks good. And right into the middle or lower third of your oven for 45 minutes at 350 degrees. Then reduce the heat to 325 and continue baking about 30 minutes longer. And guess what? You're going to know something that most of your friends don't know, a cheesecake without a crack. This is the New York cheesecake, baked to perfection. Notice no crack, an essential aspect of this particular recipe. And I'm going to release it very carefully from the Springform pan. The pan was prepared well enough so that it releases very well. Oh, how gorgeous. I'm just going to place this with the bottom right on the pedestal. Adorned or unadorned, that is a gorgeous cheesecake. And when you taste it, you're going to know that that is the best New York cheesecake recipe.